check out what's going on in here with the old Ford Falcon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there she is. Getting all primed up. Looking good. Now I know you're seeing this, Ron, and you're like, oh my god, what are you doing? But all we did was just lightly sanded it. We're just putting primer on it. We didn't do anything to it, Ron, so don't panic. It's just going to look so much better to paint the whole thing even. Here. Whoops. Of course, we have a little fender repair up top. Did the fender repair, shot some primer on that. Looking good. Looking real good. Anything you see that's in primer is all that's going to be painted. So we're going to finish up priming this. Then what's going to happen is it's going to sit in here for the weekend, get nice and warm and dry. Yeah, and then we're going to kick her outside here on Monday, and then it's going to sit for a whole week till the following week. Let the primer harden up good, and then it's just a quick, maybe I don't know, 4-6 hours. You just scratch it up, finish off a little 600. Then we're going to be shooting some red on there. So hopefully you're okay with that, Ron. And like I say, I know you said to leave the tailgate, but at the end of the day, the amount of time we would have took to mask all that tailgate off on the back to just spray the sides, it's easier, believe it or not, just to run the sander over it, which Sean did. Only took him like an hour to run the sander over it. Now he just shot some primer on it and just paint the whole thing at once. Even when you go to paint the car, to mask all this off and all the lines and everything, just spray it. Spray it all. So, but again, we didn't do any work on your gate. So if you're out there watching, don't think anything happened there. But remember, guys, if you guys are tuning in for this video for the first time, we use the front fenders for the wheel backs in here. So it's got radius wheel wells now. So that's it. She's a high-speed cruiser. Nice. Okay, what we got going on inside here is Mike's working on the roll cage, getting it finished up. And all finished up and over with. Nice, nice. And the good news is we've also got, you notice, if you did see it in the last video, the 57 Ford is not in here. The 57 Ford is sitting outside because I had to put it outside because it is up and running. Now I don't have the key on me with it right now, but I will do a video of it. But it runs, and it runs like a dream. So I will get a video up in the next day or so. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to keep the car around here for next week. And I'm just going to fire it up every morning, take it around the block, take it out in the afternoon around the block, just to make sure nothing goes wrong. I'd sooner be safe than sorry. I'd like to try and put like at least a good 75 to 100 miles, because it's obviously in miles this car, on it myself before I give it back to the customer. No, and then if I got no drips, no overheating, no issues, I know it's all good. But I can tell you this much, when you start it and it's cold, it's got 75 pounds oil pressure. When it's warmed up, it sits at around 50 pounds driving and 30 pounds at idle, and drive, I should say. Temperature sits at 170. She's working out good. And the old Ford pickup, she's going down for exhaust next week. So she's up and running. I'll get a video of that too. And she's out of here. What else is going on? Working on Brent's car over here. The 68 Camaro. So we're getting, this thing is getting really close for paint. So we've put the, started putting some of it together. I got the, so now the trunk won't go on it, neither will the hood. That'll all stay off because we painted off the car. But I've got the column back in, got your Astro vent system in, got the fuse panel in with all the wiring hooked in there, got the heater mechanisms in over there, all the goodies. Like I say, got one door put on. We'll tackle this door tomorrow, get that finished, and then we'll leave the sheet metal off, and hopefully he gets us an engine in the next week or two, then put the engine in, then put the front sheet metal on. But if he doesn't have an engine, well then I don't know, because we have to get this old girl painted. It's that time. It's just that time. And it looks like Sean just finished giving this thing the last coat of primer. Yeah, he gave her last coat. So looking good, looking mighty fine. Excellent, excellent. So that's about it, guys. Not much more to show you today on this little update of what's going on, but you got to stay tuned because we will be. Whoops! I didn't close that door. Got to keep her going in there. We will be doing a Sunday Fun Day coming up here. That's right. It is Sunday Fun Day, and we will be back on the shoebox, which I'm actually walking into right now. Give you a little shot of her. There she is, just waiting. Just waiting. And there we go. There's our back of our rocker. And that's what the plan is. And start cutting floors out. So, with that being said, remember, it's always a good time at old time. And Christmas is coming, so yeah, go spend it with your family and friends.